We are here live from Sao Paulo, Brazil for the Eagles-Packers game in Week 1 here on this beautiful Friday night here in Sao Paulo. Tonight we're going to be covering the Eagles-Packers, and I'm taking it to my man Declan over here.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting game. Obviously, you have the Packers and Jordan Love coming off that great season last year on a big payday, and an amazing wide receiver core. And then you also have the Eagles, who completely overhauled their defense last year. They have a new defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio. Same with the Packers as well. They have a new DC. It's going to be a really intense and physical game, especially in the Sao Paulo heat. I'm excited for it. This is what good football will look like.
I agree with my man Declan over here. I think it's going to be a great game. Jordan Love just got the highest payday in the NFL, highest paid quarterback in the league. Jalen Hurts, hopefully trying to lead that team to a victory here in Week 1. Speaking of Jalen Hurts, I'm going to take it to my man Sean, and Jalen Hurts is going to be coming live on the show.
Okay, hello, I'm Sean Tuxali. I'm here interviewing Jalen Hurts right now. He's quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's taking time out of his pregame routine to talk to us here. Mr. Hurts, so, I mean, obviously this is the start of a new season against a tough opponent. How do you feel about this game? I mean, do you think you can beat the Packers, or are you losing a lot of sleep over this game?
I think it's certainly possible. We got to make some adjustments. Like, we lost Jason Kelsey on our offense. We might have to change our tush-push play because he's not there anymore. We lost Fletcher on defense. But on the right side, we got Saquon to our offense. Might improve our run game quite a bit, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and of course, you've already got a really good run game. You're no small part of that. I think you even almost led the NFL in rushing touchdowns last season. I mean, maybe you can't really do the tush-push. That won't be as effective anymore, but now that defenses have learned to counter it a little bit, but I have no doubt that you'll still be able to get some success out of that. What do you think?
I think it's certainly possible. We have brought in some new additions to our coaching staff. Might bring us some new ideas. Might help us bring some changes to both our offense and our defense.
Okay, so yeah, we've got a new coaching staff. You think you're getting along well with people like Vic Fangio, defensive coordinator? Do you talk to him often?
I occasionally interact with him in the halls. I heard from my defensive teammates that he's not that bad. But there have been rumors about him mistreating players in former teams like the Miami Dolphins. I just really haven't seen any of that so far.
Okay. Well, that seems fine. But as long as now we're concerned with getting results on the field. Yeah. So how do you feel about the Packers defense?
I'm certainly looking forward to facing them. We've been studying film. We've been studying how they play, their cover schemes. We got to adjust our pass game and our run game to adapt to their pass protection, run protection.
Okay, so anything special you have to worry about, or you feel like you have to worry about?
Well, this is certainly going to be one of the hottest games I've played in, especially since it's in Brazil in September. And the heat will certainly be a factor. We'll make sure we're hydrated and air conditioned.
Yeah, of course, that's going to have to be a factor. But do you think it's going to be anything for the Packers? I mean, they play in a notoriously cold stadium in the playoffs. They've had some of the coldest NFL games ever there in their history.
I mean, we do play in Philadelphia. It's an outdoor stadium, and it can certainly get cold in the winter.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely going to be interesting, but I don't think the weather is going to be too much of a factor today, at least. And okay. Anything special about playing football in a foreign country? Like, this is the first ever NFL game in the Southern Hemisphere.
I think it can help bring football to a whole new demographic of fans and might help attract international players to the National Football League.
Yeah, I know, but anything special about the experience for you and your teammates personally?
We get to explore a new country and a new culture.
Okay, well, that's nice to hear. All right, looks like Jalen Hurts is fairly confident about his chances for victory today, but, I mean, the Packers won't be an easy opponent to defeat. We'll just have to see what happens on the field here in about 30 minutes to kick off. Okay, back to you.
Thank Thank you. Appreciate to Jalen. And that will wrap it up for the NFL pregame.
I'll call it a guess.